What are we wagering here?
Let's say
Hello and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Blue Jays. I'm your host, Nicholas Blaylock.
and I'm your host, Adam Peddle, and today we finally got them, guys. You guys have been asking, when are they coming out? Well, they're here now. We're going to be predicting the AL East. Who's going to be in first? Who's going to be in second? Who's going to be the worst? Who's going to suck? You could probably guess it, but we got a little bit of different opinions on who's going to be landing where, so stay tuned to find out. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button, notification bell button, comment, like, be part of our community. And as well, guys, we are sponsored in this video by Monkey Knife Fight. Promo code today, Jays. You can get up to 100% of your first deposit back. So if you up to $50. So if you put in $50, you get another $50 back. That's $100. Bet away. And
here's the thing, too, guys. All of that money is going to grow exponentially when you're betting alongside us.
Yeah.
And we're winning you all of this juicy moolah. So it's basically just an investment strategy.
Yeah, basically. That's what we're here for, really. That's the whole plan.
Yeah.
No guarantees. Little disclaimer. No guarantees. Don't
guarantee.
I put my entire savings on this.
Oh my God, I'd feel so bad.
I would actually feel bad.
Could you actually imagine someone's
Oh my God.
I've mortgaged my home. I'm just trying to bet with you guys.
You guys said this was a lock. I'm like, okay, no. Disclaimer, gamble responsibly.
Yeah.
Of course, only legal gambling age applies here.
I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Little disclaimer there. All right. So, thank you, Monkey Knife Fight. Let's get into our AL East predictions.
Yeah,
so, obviously, Toronto Blue Jays. We're Toronto Blue Jays fans. For those who are new and are like, oh, they got a lot of Blue Jays shit.
They're just like, oh, like, look at these Yankee fans.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. So let's break it down. How do you want to do this? You want to kind of go from like top to bottom? Who do we got for number one?
Yeah. How do we want to do this?
Yeah.
Or maybe should we go from? Okay. So how about you give me your 5 and their records, and I will give you my 5 and their records.
Okay.
And then we will have a spirited discussion.
But we'll talk about them. Okay. Cool. So here's my AL East predictions. I've got the New York Yankees winning the division with 102 wins and 60 losses. Oof. It is a lot. We went through their schedule. We went through literally every single one of their schedules.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to see if they're winning right now. This is a 2019 game in the background, guys. I just wanted to see if they are currently beating us.
I don't think they are, but I think Stanton did something actually. Oh, whatever.
Could be winning right now.
So New York Yankees 102 to 60. Definitely, like I know it's a little bit more than some people predicted, but if you look at their schedule, I think they're going to be dominant this year. Then I got number 2, Toronto Blue Jays at 91 and 71. A little bit more than expected for Jays, but I do think it's going to happen, especially if we make a move at that trade deadline. And I got Tampa Bay Rays still having a good year after coming off the World Series at 89 and 73. I think they're going to be right there behind us, competing for that wild card still this year. And then at number 4, the Boston Red Sox at 80 and 82. So they're going to be just around 500. It was close. It's tough to gauge them with their pitching being they could come back. Chris Sale could be good.
Yeah.
They got Erod. Evaldi could be good. Then the rest of it is kind of blank. They don't really have anything after that, especially in their bullpen too. And then we got the Baltimore Orioles at 56 and 106. Oof. Pretty bad. I actually thought they'd be better, but when you're in the AL East, you're going to get destroyed if you're the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, and I mean, it's so hard to look at Baltimore's schedule and actually predict them winning series,
Their first half is horrible.
Well, it's just like almost every team that they play, I value that team over the Baltimore Orioles. So I'm not going to actively say that the Baltimore Orioles are going to take 2 off of there because now I'm just gambling. So I have to go off of my opinion of these teams. And I view Baltimore just so down in the dumpster. Yeah. Sorry, Oriole fans. That it's really hard to project wins.
Yeah, like the only teams I really had them beating was like Detroit, Texas, Seattle sometimes. That's about it. Like
pretty much.
They're literally in the bottom tier.
Like they never took one off the Yankees for me. And I had the Yankees sweep them probably more than once. I
had us sweep them a couple times.
Jeez,
Tampa had them beating. I honestly, they suck. So this is not going to be a good year for them. But I'd be surprised. I want them to surprise me.
Okay. So those are your rankings. All right. I do see a difference in opinion on one particular team, although we're pretty close
we are.
on everything else. So, guys, my table looks like this. I also have the New York Yankees winning the division at 101 wins to 61 wins, math. Then the Jays coming in second at 92 wins and 70 losses. So we're both very, very close on that one. I have the Red Sox going 83 and 81, little bit over 500. And then this is where we have a major difference. I have the Tampa Bay Rays going 77 and 85. So not making playoffs and going decently below 500, like a couple games below 500.
Yeah.
Still competitive, but below 500.
Yeah.
And then I have the Baltimore Orioles literally shitting the bed. Going 54 and 108.
Holy crap.
We're actually within 2 or 3 games on every single one except the Tampa Bay Rays.
So tell me why you put Tampa Bay a little bit lower,
Okay.
and I'll tell let's have a discussion about that.
Yeah, so I have Tampa Bay on the lower side because I really think that this year, and I know that they have a history of being competitive, I think that the fact that they cannot actively go out and pursue players and pay for elite players is going to catch up with them. I was looking at their starting rotation, and Tyler Glasnow, as we know, is kind of a young stud, but he's not known to be an ERA guy or a FIP guy. You know, he is kind of like a fantasy gem with the strikeouts and the innings. But as far as like being a very quality pitcher on a major league level, I need to see a little bit more. Some of the other guys that they have, like Rich Hill, age 40, who hasn't pitched 135 innings since 2017. I don't expect a whole lot from this guy right now, even though over the course of his career, he has been good. Chris Archer hasn't really played at an elite level since 2015 and didn't play in 2020 at all. So I don't see this team being as capable in the pitching side of things as they typically are. And so in that case, I'd need to see a major jump from the bats. And even though I love Randy Arozarena and I'm pretty high on Brandon Lau, I don't think that they have enough bats on their team to warrant going above 500.
Fair enough. No, I hear what you're saying with the pitching and like the free agency thing where they can't come and sign players. They have never, ever been able to sign players, ever in their whole history. But yet their development team, their coaching, their pitching coaches, they've been phenomenal. And the fact that they have been like involved in the statistic way that they play the game, you know, with shifts, holding pitchers to an innings limit or whatever. Kind of what we see with Montoya doing a little bit now with the Jays. They've been doing that for many years, and it's worked. And because they haven't been able to get anyone, they have to get creative, right? Mm-hmm. Kind of like with the Oakland Athletics in the early 2000s. Whereas Glasnow, I think he's still young in his prime, and he could easily break out a year and become that starter. Mm-hmm. Rich Hill in the last 4 years, even though he's 40, he's pitched for, even though the innings point, you have a good point on that, but 3.27 ERA in the last 4 years is quite incredible. Chris Archer, he's a dart throw, but his FIP was pretty good when he was with Tampa Bay. And then they still have their young guys like Ryan Yarbrough is actually pretty good. Like
I do like that guy as a question mark.
He is pretty good. His FIP in his career so far is 3.87, which puts him close to like people like Kyle Hendricks. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like really good players. And again, their lineup, I do like their lineup. It's good enough to work with what they have. I expect the Rays to just absolutely find a way to win with the guys that they've grown. You're going to see people pop up like Randy Arozarena. Like, where did this guy come from? You know what I mean? Like, they're going to pop up because of the way they manage their team with stats and shifts and just their overall just like baseball plan. Like,
so what is so you have them at 89 wins?
89 and 73.
I have them at 77. So what is the middle of that?
That would be math 11, like 5.5. So that would be, you have 77. So it'd be like 82, 83.
Okay, do you want to place a friendly wager? I will take the under on 83 wins.
Okay, all right. I'll take the over 83. Okay, yeah. Let's do that.
What are we wagering here?
Let's say a 6-pack. We always do 6-packs.
6-pack. Okay, yeah.
And then okay. The winner at the end of the season. We gotta write this down. The winner at the end of the season is going to gets to drink the entire 6-pack. on our wine on wine.
All right, yeah. Well, the other one doesn't get to drink any.
Well, the other one doesn't get to drink anything. Yeah, they have to watch them drink the entire 6-pack.
Okay, so I'm saying Rays under 83 wins.
Okay, that's
and
actually
you got
pretty competitive.
Rays over 83. Yeah, I can see it going either way.
So what if they hit 80? Okay, let's make it. Okay, wait, let me actually do the math because that has to be 0.5, right?
I think that is actually.
Is that actually dead?
That is literally dead half.
77 and 89, right?
Yeah, because that would. Yeah, so it is dead half. So let's just say if it's 83 wins exactly,
we split.
We split the 6-pack, and we just comment on how great we are at predicting these things.
Yeah, you know? So. love it. I love that, guys. You heard that here first, man. So that's our AL East predictions. Is there anything we want to kind of comment on? Like, I know, you know, in terms of Pacoda. Oh my God. Pacoda. Gosh. Yeah. Pacoda had Yankees a bit lower, us a bit lower. Rays was kind of like a little bit higher than 83. Red Sox were kind of around where they were. And then Baltimore, I think they had them a little bit higher, but they're going to suck anyways. So like, why do we think the Jays are going to do so good this year? Like, why did we think so?
Well, I just think that the lineup is there. I think that a lot of guys are going to take a next step, and I'm completely biased.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I was going through, and I was like, oh, we got these guys. Oh, we got these guys.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the Yankees, I'm like, oh, okay, we'll take this series. Okay, you'll take us a little bit there, but we're going to get you next time.
Yeah, really, the only team that I was like, I do think that they have as consistently was the Yankees. Everybody else, I was like, oh, we got you on that one. Yeah. We got you there.
See, I had Tampa take us a little bit too. Like, that's why I have them so high, because Tampa take us a little bit, but like Baltimore, like we sweep them a lot.
Yeah, like you know? I don't think I ever had Baltimore win a series against it. I might have done it once, but I don't think so. I think I had Boston win a series against us.
Yeah, I
had Tampa definitely win one or two series against us, or Boston. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
but either way, I think that they have it, man. I think that they can come second, and another reason why I wasn't so high on Tampa. I don't want to open this door. We've already placed the bets. But when we talk about like I think that our pitching is better than their pitching, and I think that our bats are better than their bats. Our bats
are way better than their bats. Yeah.
So when I look at that, and when I think that I don't think our pitching is that great to begin with. And I think that we do have a better staff than they do right now. I have to put them lower
on paper, right?
On paper, all on paper.
That is because like every year, you know, to talk about that too. It's like every year I'm like Tampa, like on paper, like yeah, they got, you know, before they had Snell, you know, and I was like, all right, that's cool, and like they don't really have anyone else in the lineup. I'm like, these guys should be bad, but for some reason we're playing like 2-1 ball games in the 8th with like their team is striking us out, we're striking them out. It's like just battle. It's a battle and a grind.
You're not wrong, you know bro. I mean? They are a hard out. They are definitely a hard out. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments down below about our rankings, about our list. I also want to hear too. Over under on Tampa.
Over under
wins. What are you guys saying? Which one of us are you on the side of?
Let us know in the comments down below. And you guys can also check us out in the description with our Google Podcast, Spotify, Anchor, Radio Public, Breaker. Also check us out on Instagram, Twitter. You can also check us out on TikTok. TikTok, we're posting our minute monologues on there, so that's super, super fun. You can see us on your feed. What else we got? We got our website. Check out our website. It's just a kind of a cool place to just kind of hang out. We should really develop our website into something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like I do like the way it looks and stuff.
I do.
We got to have a bit more stuff.
Like something to do on there.
Yeah, maybe games.
Maybe who knows, right? Maybe if who wants
any game developers watching this that want to help us out?
Literally, yeah, seriously, maybe you guys can offer something. Also, Monkey Knife Fight, again, promo code TODAYJays. As well, merchandise, Patreon, $3 a month, and you guys can actually come on our show.
Yeah.
Come on our show, guys. This is going to be so much fun during the season to call in and talk about how the guys are doing. We want to hear what you guys think. Not just text. We want to hear your voice.
Yeah, I want to hear your voice. Thank you so much for watching.
And go Jays go.